All right, now this lower back exercise I call Zen. I'm not really sure why I call it Zen. Maybe one of my students named it and the name just stuck. I like to use the small ball here. You can pick it up at a little dollar store for only $3. Any small kid's ball will do. Mostly to use as a reference point. I find it helps me and my students and my clients engage our muscles that much more. And this is what it looks like. It's very good because it keeps your back in a dynamic strengthening position, meaning it needs to stay up, but then it brings, isometric position, meaning it needs to stay up, and then it brings your arms and your shoulder blades, also called your shoulder girdle, because it keeps your upper back in place, nice beautiful posture, shoulder girdle, brings that into play in a dynamic movement because my arms are constantly moving. This is what it looks like. I start with my arms straight ahead. I've got the ball in my hands gently. I'm not gripping it, not squeezing it. My legs are open, probably about hip width distance. You can do this with your legs together when you get a bit more advanced, so don't worry about that right now. You're going to lift up upper and lower body on the breath out. You're going to hold that for a moment. Now, I'm not looking up at the ball. If you're doing this in front of a mirror, then yes, definitely. Take a little look up, lift your chin, look up, make sure you're in the right position. But once you've done that, then lower your head back down again. I'm using my gluteal muscles to keep the legs up. My lower back muscles are also helping me keep my legs up. It's a synergistic movement between these two muscle groups to keep the legs up, so keep that in mind. And then what I do with my upper body is I'm going to bring the ball into one hand and lower down my arm. So you can see my arm is bent to a certain degree at the shoulder, and then I bring it back and I bring the ball to the other arm. Now, the arm that's inactive is staying up and in place. My palms are facing one another. This is called neutral position, which means it's a natural anatomical position. And I bring my arms down. Every little breath, every little movement, I make sure my upper body is staying up far enough to my challenging point, my legs as well. My head is not coming up too high. I'm looking just ahead of me on the mat. And what that does is it strengthens your lower back and is a beautiful movement to add range of motion to your upper back and shoulder area and to build a beautiful straight posture. It's fantastic.